Am I live? Yes. All right. So welcome again to Military Guna TV. Thank you very much for joining. John was I might never said. So no, the camera decided. Anyways, people, we'll speak about two things. Two things we're speaking about. Michail Antonio fitness. Michail Antonio fitness is quite important. We need to discuss that. There's actually three things. Top four, the Premier League top four. That not the JPL top four, but the English Premier League top four, and also some statements mentioned by the the Reggae Girlz coach, Vin Blaine. So, people, what I want you guys, I hope you guys do the stick around and just stay with us for a while until we run through these topics. Won't be long, definitely won't be long. Hopefully, you guys are doing good. Good morning, good afternoon, good day, whichever time span you are watching this at. So let's get the show cracking, people. All right, so this is what's happening right now. The Reggae Girlz coach has came out and he spoke openly about the players specifically that he has at his disposal and what are his plans. He did an interview basically. So I'm gonna read what has been said in that interview so you guys can get an idea of where his mindset is at and what he's looking forward to. It's in the Observer. It's titled as Hustled. It is titled as Hustled. I don't know why they use that title. I really don't know why they use that title. But anyways, let me read into the ideal and what it's speaking about. Despite feeling a slight disadvantage because he was hosting his first training session with the Reggae Girlz team since being reappointed, head coach Vin Blaine, aka Vin Blaine, is nevertheless banking on players' experience to get the job done. Which personally I don't think that's. Anyways, Blaine shared his thoughts after he and his technical team conducted a light 1 hour session at the Stadium East on Tuesday to whet the girls' appetite for action. Though arriving on the island less than 24 hours ago, the squad, which boasts a core of players from the historic 2019 World Cup campaign, led by the talismanic striker Khadija Bonnie Shaw, showed no real sign of weariness as they breezed through tactical drills, which is good signs. That's good to hear. I am personally happy to hear that one, that they didn't find any difficulty in applying their trade in that specific area. So that's definitely a good thing for me. Big up Keity Relander. What is that? That seems like it's a bot. But anyways, guys, if you're here, please guys smash the like button. Please guys smash the like button if you're here. Let me read through a little bit more. He said this session is one of the that session is one of the only two that Vin Blaine and his assistant Tony Cowan and Everton Edwards will have with the team before Thursday's opening World Cup qualifying fixtures against Bermuda at the National Stadium. Wednesday, second session, the veteran coach says will be more focused on a starting team for the game. Basically, what we did was look at certain areas, how they play, and get them to play the ball around. So we know. So we just want to get them playing then tomorrow, which is Wednesday. We'll do some more serious work on the starting 11, how they should move and what they should be doing. That's what Blaine told the reporters. Let me go further down in the article. I recognize some things from the games in the past, and defensively we lost our captain, Konya Plummer. So we have to basically find a new back four and a defensive midfielder because one of our defensive midfielder got injured prior to us coming here. So it's a lot of changes we will be doing, and so basically today, which was yesterday, just to get them playing and get their feet wet. Blaine noted. Not all, he added when he asked if he was pleased with what he saw on the day. So basically saying that there's a few things that he's not so okay with, few areas that we can tighten up on, few areas that we can get sorted and keep into perspective. So let's get to that. But just the organization of the defense, I want to see a little better. How they approach the ball instead of selling themselves, and how to approach the ball properly. So that's one of the things I was paying attention to. So he highlighted that small aspect of what he's looking forward to in regards to what he thinks he needs to tighten up on, which is just the defensive aspect of their game. And time will come, time will tell. Well, we will see. We will definitely see tomorrow how adverse this team is and what this team is prepared to bring to the table. Now, may I try to find the right spot? Oh my word, what is that? That wasn't there all along. That was not there all along. But anyways, all right. So let's move on now from that. Let's move on to the next topic that I want to speak about, which is Michail Antonio. Well, I want to speak about Michail Antonio. So, as you guys may know, Michail Antonio has played every single game this season for West Ham. I think he might miss like 2 cup games, but other than that, every single Premier League game is available for all games. He's playing almost every single minute. Now, prior to that, we have to bear in mind that in the middle of that, we will find out that he will be playing World Cup qualifiers. He'll be playing, as I said, cup games. Now, the last few games I've seen of Michail Antonio, it seems jaded. Lack that level of sharpness that you know of Michail Antonio. The hustling, the barging, the fighting to get on the ball. Those aspects were quite lacking. And I think that he definitely needs a rest. I believe that he really, really needs a rest. Now, the problem is this now. As I mentioned that we're speaking about top 4. West Ham is in prime position to achieve top 4 this season. That's Champions League football. And Michail Antonio is their target man. One of the most important players on the pitch for them. Because that's how they play. They play through Michail Antonio. Once they're going forward, they try to get him involved. They want him to get involved with defenders. They want him to hustle defenders, hustle and bust the defenders, and open spaces and wear defenders. But the problem is that now he's getting tired. David Moyes is finding it very, very difficult to rest Michail Antonio because of the nature of how the league set out right now. And he cannot afford to allow Michail Antonio to miss any more games. But the problem is this. Michail Antonio, you can see fatigue creeping up on Michail Antonio. It is evident. And at some point in time, he will need rest. He will need that. Even miss that one game for his body to really recuperate. And you can see that the goals have dried up. And some of the time, taking a player out of the team is actually the best way of getting the player back on form. Just bench him for 1 or 2 games. That's just the reality of how football is summertime. I don't understand the logic. Maybe it's just the rest period. It could be the rest period. It could be the rest period. Now let's move to the next aspect. Top 4. So a couple of us yesterday was arguing about who's going to make top 4. I think it was 5 of us who were arguing who's going to make top 4, and 4 persons said that Arsenal will make the top 4. As you know, I'm an Arsenal supporter. And I told them that I believe that Arsenal would not make the top 4. And they said that I have no faith, I have no confidence. So I'm going to explain my case. Now, because it's hard to text. It's hard to text everything that I want to say. So let me explain my case. Arsenal, we are short in one area, goals. Yes, Arsenal got rid of their talisman in Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Yes, we understand that. But they do short goals. Now, what else we should look at is that there are other teams around us who has goals in their team. Manchester United, I believe, will get the top 4, the 4th position. Reason being, they have that little bit of extra quality to bring them over the line whenever things are going wrong. The likes of Bruno Fernandes, Cristiano Ronaldo, they have that extra quality to bring them over the line. Yes, they might not be playing the best of football. Results might not be going their way, but they do have that quality to win games, get games over the line. We have players who can get games over the line, but not at that level. We don't have a Cristiano Ronaldo. We don't have a Bruno Fernandes. Players who can just get goal out of anything. We don't have that. Most of our goals that we have scored are systematic goals, which is a good sign. That's a good sign, that because that's saying that the coach is doing his work. But it's systematic goal, players, how the team sets up and all that type of thing. But some of the time, system won't work because you'll face teams that are defensively rigid and are really, really good defensively, and you need that extra bit of spark, like what Ronaldo scored yesterday when he just beat two man, cuts inside and just backs it, whipped off the inside right of the foot, and then just placed in the far left of the goalkeeper, and he couldn't even move. He had no chance. That extra bit of quality. I'm not saying that we don't have it, but we don't have it at that level, or even at that level of consistency. So I do believe we might get fifth. I think we might get fifth. Fifth is, we're in prime position to get fifth. Just that level of extra quality. Manchester United do have some tough games coming up, but I believe that with the quality that they have, they can get some of those games over the line. And a lot of people are going to disagree with me, but that is just how it is. But anyways, people, I won't go any longer. Hopefully, guys are doing good. This has been a good little chat. Anyways, people, Military Guna TV. Enjoy the rest of your day, people. Enjoy the rest of your day. Have a good one, people. And I am out.